Morning, guys. Keith at Crypto Bullseye. We're going to be doing an update this morning on ICP. It's currently trading at $4.89. It's at a significant resistance point that we need to overcome before we can start making those big moves. We've got Bitcoin, which is currently coming back, nearly kissed its 102,235, which would have been its 786 retracement from this previous swing high. You can see that we breached, double topped, come back down. Are we going to hit this 786 and bounce 102,000? Are we going to come all the way back down to the 38.2% retracement from this previous swing, which is also the 61.8% retracement from the swing high? That's going to be the major support. It's also got the 200 moving average to fall back on. What's that got to do with ICP, guys? Bitcoin needs to run first. Bitcoin needs to lead the way. Bitcoin needs to signal when we're going to get altcoins like ICP that are going to really run. So we do need a few things to happen, guys. That's what we're going to discuss. Let's dive in. Before we get into ICP, I am not a massive YouTuber, guys. I've only got 9,162. The channel's growing fast. There's only a small team of us. And I want to thank each and every single one, the 9,162 people that believe in me, that believe in this channel. So a big thank you to you guys. But what I'm trying to get at is I'm struggling to be able to cover each and every single one of your altcoin requests now, guys. I'll be doing it all day, all day. So what I've agreed with the guys in the Discord group, and it's completely free for you to join the Discord group, is every single week, I will do an altcoin marathon every single week, which is going to have all of your altcoin requests. I've literally just told them that. So they've already started the list here. Get yourself in the Discord group, add to the list. And that's how I'm going to be covering your altcoin. I'm not going to be able to go through all the comments and be able to do charts on each and every single comment on YouTube anymore, guys. So go and add to this list, and then I'll include your altcoin. So what we need to understand in exactly where are we on the week? We're down on the week. Where are we on the day? We're up on the day. So we've got a bit of a mixed bag, guys. We've got a pullback that's showing that we're down in the 7 days. We're up in the 1 day. One thing that we do need to do before we look at ICP is understand exactly what Bitcoin is going to do, because this is going to help us understand how crypto is going to move from today going into this week. And you can see we've got two key levels on Bitcoin. We haven't quite bounced at the 78.6% retracement, which is a 786 from this previous swing high. So we've come back down. We bounced off that once, and we haven't come back down and bounced off that again. There's a possibility, guys, that Bitcoin could do this, come up, reject off the 20, and come all the way back down to this level. In fact, that's a higher probability move, guys, because this is a 38.2% retracement from this previous swing. And you usually, in a strong bullish move, at least come back and test the 38.2. This zone here represents the 38.2 from this swing, and it represents a 61.8 from this swing here. So you've got double confluence and you've got double support there. You've also got the 200 daily moving average. So it is a case of monitoring Bitcoin. And I know it's about ICP, guys, but we do need to look at Ethereum, because Bitcoin, if Bitcoin breaks through and Ethereum breaks through this level here, Ethereum breaks through its 200 daily moving average, Ethereum turns bullish. When Ethereum turns bullish, that's the start of the risk curve going from Bitcoin into Ethereum. Once Ethereum turns bullish, people start having more confidence into things like ICP. So that's what we're going to be looking at, guys. And what we need is this drop in dominance. You can see that dominance is trying to spike up. We need a lower high here. We need a drop here. What that will create on ICP is a breakout, and that's what we're waiting for. So you can see we're putting in higher highs, we're putting in higher highs, we're putting in higher lows and higher lows. So we've got one rejection point here, which is sat at $6.38. That's going to be the next resistance point, guys, because we've pulled back through. You can see we've got this area to overcome here. So that's your big resistance. $6.40. You've got this level to overcome, and you can see this big bearish engulfing candle, which took out all of these days of price action, and completely wiped out 1, 2, 3, 4, about 12 days of price action. So that was a big drop. We need to overcome this in the short term. You can see that's a barrier that's sat at $4.97. So between $4.97 and $5.12 is going to be where ICP needs to break. But if you're putting a trend line on there, guys, once you've got the break gives you momentum. Once you've got a retest, the retest brings your risk down. Once you've got a break, you know that the low is your protection zone. And if you're wrong, you want to be wrong with the least amount of capital at risk. So ICP, guys, it could come down low, but we do need to look at Bitcoin. We need to look at Ethereum in Monday into Tuesday, and then find out if that dominance is going to actually get a reaction, put in a lower high, and let altcoins like ICP actually have their turn. So that's what we're looking for in the short term, guys. You've got 200 daily moving average sat all the way up here at $7.81. Not there yet. We've got a lot of resistance to get through yet. So I'll keep you posted, guys. Get yourself in the Discord group. For the Discord group, add to the list. We've got another one here, Toshi, and I'll see you in the next one.